As we move up now to final B of the women's double scull. In lane 1, Italy, lane 2, Norway, lane 3, China, lane 4, Netherlands, lane 5, Australia, and lane 6, South Africa.
So the Italians, Stefania Buttigioni and Silvia Quasio on the far side. In lane 2, another Norwegian double, Thea Helseth and Jenny Marie Roervik. Lucia Yu, the fast single sculler from last year, and Shenxing Mai from China in 3. Ninka Vos and Lisa Chenard, the experienced veteran from the Netherlands. Chinese just going a little bit close to the boy line there. Amanda Bateman and Laura Gawley from Australia, and on this near side, Paige Badenhorst and Catherine Williams from South Africa. So we are taking a look there at the crew from South Africa on this near side lane, trucking in the first part of the race at 41 seconds gone. Had a good regatta, the South Africans, ahead of the Australians at this moment.
Yeah, it's been a fast start from South Africa in the lead, still up on 40 strokes per minute. Sitting in second, I think it's the Dutch in lane 4, but then pretty tight across the field. Again, this is going to be a race of do not come last.
Yeah, the South Africans going out with intent, and a really impressive start from Catherine Williams. They've been training in the Lesotho Mountains. Her big challenge has been adjusting from the under-23s to the seniors. She talks about it as being very daunting, and no doubt it's going to be even more daunting in the middle of this race. The Netherlands look smooth and relaxed. Lisa Chenard would have hoped for an A final slot and a tilt at a medal, but the next best thing, or perhaps the best thing, because everyone says Paris qualification is the most important as they go through the K, it is the Netherlands in the lead. Yeah, sorry, the 500 metres, Sarah.
500 metre mark, that's right. First through, what it says here was South Africa, even though our graphic said the Dutch, but confirmation through the 500, it went South Africa, Netherlands, China, Norway, Italy, and Australia in 6th.
We're looking there at Lisa Chenard. She's so experienced. She'll want to be calm. She'll want to just keep that double up at the front of the field. This fast starting crew we've got here in front of us from South Africa making a bit of a play for it. Here we go again, only 3 for Paris.
And Bateman and Gawley, I think, have got work to do. The athletes from Melbourne University Boat Club and UTS Harbourfeld, there are the Chinese.
Well, I'm looking at that Australian bow. I'm sure you are, Sarah. I said 3 for Paris. I mean, of course, 5 for Paris. Only one won't make it, that Australian bow. Is it starting to work its way back, do you think?
It looks as though the Australian bow might be starting to come back on these leading crews, but they've got a lot of work to do to be down in the second 500 by half a length on the rest of the field is difficult. But, you know, have they got a sprint here? The Australians are the fastest moving boat on the course, as we see Amanda Bateman just swinging into shot there in the bow seat of that Australian double.
Paige Badenhorst there. We're getting a look at the South African who won the boat race in 2022 for Cambridge University. I think in that fast crew with Imogen Grant and Grace Prendergast, the 25-year-old sculling for South Africa, leading this B final race here.
As they come through the 1,000, we see the South Africans take a look across. They're still in the lead. The Dutch still in second. In third is the Italy. 4th, China. 5th, Norway. And still in that dangerous 6th position is Australia. Can they get themselves into the race in this third quarter to secure an Olympic spot?
I can't help thinking the Australians will get themselves in to find an Olympic slot, because you generally find in these races someone's gone too hard too early. Someone's come back to the rest of the field. At the moment, it's impossible to know who that is going to be. The South Africans had that lead. We saw them take a look over to the side. I don't know if they might be the ones who've gone out for it too hard.
Oh, Lisa Chenard from the Netherlands there, keeping her cool, asking a lot of the 34-year-old sculler. But might she be vulnerable? The Australians, you can see, are edging back in. The crews on the far side, Italy and Norway, Silvia Quasio and Jenny Marie Roervik, the 2 strokes, just edging their boats further away. Here come Australia.
Yeah, the crew coached by Hallie Chapman. Amanda Bateman was 7th in the women's double scull at the Tokyo Olympic Games with Tara Rigney Rigney, of course, going into the single scull, but they are still in 6th position. They've done a mountain of work to get themselves back into the race, but it's going to take a big effort here to get their bow ball into a qualifying position. As we're riding here with the new race leaders, it looks to be the Italians over in lane 1 and the Norwegians narrowly down in 2nd.
Well, what an incredible race we're shaping up for here. You can see pretty much 6 bow balls in a line. Here we go. We're coming down with 500 to go, and it's pretty much like we've just said, attention, go.
Oh, wow, that's incredible. They are all within 2 metres. Italy lead. The Netherlands with Leda Chaynard in 2nd. The Chinese Lu Xiu and Shen Chung Mai holding on for 3rd. The Australians, could they take the win?
Well, Greg, you wondered if the South Africans had gone too hard. They were 6th through the 1500, so they've led so bravely for much of this race, now in 6th place and a danger of not qualifying. The Italians leading through, the Dutch in 2nd, China 3rd, Norway 4th, Australia 5th, South Africa 6th, but here we go.
Well, here we go. We're looking over here on the far side of the course. That's the Italians. They are in the leading position. I think it is likely to be the South Africans right over here. You can't see it in the picture. They're the ones who led early. They took it out bravely, but I think they're the ones who may pay the price for that as we're coming in here with 2:50 to go.
Italy on the far side, what a race they have sculled for that Paris qualification slot. We still have 250 metres to go. Norway in 2nd. Australia, they've moved through to 3rd. South Africa now, a 6-metre difference. It looks like agony for Paige Badenhorst and Catherine Williams missing out on that Paris qualification slot.
All of these boats up over 40 strokes per minute now. China go to 43. Still Italy in the race lead. Norway in 2nd, Australia in 3rd. We're coming down to the last 100 metres.
It is Italy on the far side, closely followed by Norway for the first 2 places. China in there, Australia sprinting through on this near side. South Africa will miss out. The Netherlands are safe in 5th place. It is on the surge. Italy, yes, they just take it from Norway. China finish, and Australia, I think, together. Voss and Chaynard just take the 5th place. Heartache for Badenhorst and Williams. They miss out on a direct qualification for Paris. And where did Australia finish in that?
I'm going to call it a 2nd. Let's see here. First was certainly Italy, 6:53.71 as we await, and it was Australia in 2nd. I called it, guys, 0.05 to Australia. 3rd was Norway.